Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to the show. I'm Mark here from Back to the Media. We're gonna go ahead and go on another record picking trip. I got a good lead we're heading to right now. If you're new to the show, I run and operate Back to the Media video games, records, comic books, located in Winchester, Virginia. We got a lot of really cool stuff, and when I'm not at the store, I'm out and about finding it, trying to unearth treasures that we may have never seen before. So, ride along with me. We'll see what we can find. We're heading to West Virginia today. We got a lead late last night. This lady said she got some boxes of records at a storage unit, and she said she opened one box, found some Beatles records, sold the Beatles records, and hasn't opened any of the other boxes, so there could be some good stuff. She said she don't want to fool with it. It was a big pain to sell the records or something, so it's not something that she wants to deal with. So that sounds good, but you know, we missed some Beatles records, womp womp, but that's okay. Maybe there'll be some other good artists that are similar to the Beatles, more 60s rock bands, possibly like some psychedelic rock would be pretty awesome to see. That might be wishful thinking, but we'll see what we come up with. These roads are like super windy up here in the WV. Someone commented the other day, they're like, it looks like you're going 100 miles an hour, but I think it's just the camera. Speed limit on this road is 55 though, which is surprising. I'm going 50 right now. Feels like we're moving. A lot of people ask, like, why don't you just buy it all? Why don't you just buy it all? Storage is one reason. I'll tell you right now, like, our back stock is just overflowing. I have so many dollar records, I don't need any more. I don't need any more. Even if they were given to me for free, I still wouldn't take them. Because some of you guys might not know, but our store is only like 700 square feet, so it's rather small. And we don't have a lot of extra room for dollar records. Like, I got bins of dollar records and they just sit forever as well. So even when you put free on them, they still sit. So it becomes an inconvenience after a while of taking records that are just really slow movers or unsellable. You know, someone will say, well, why don't you just why don't you just give them away? Well, if I'm doing that, then I'm just paying for records that I'm giving away. So at this point, you know, we're 7 years deep in our store now. We just need good records. You know what I mean? We let the slow movers, we leave them behind. Unless there's tons and tons of great stuff, I'll take all the slow movers and we'll keep it going. But a lot of people don't understand that until you actually own a record shop. I know record stores that'll take 100 records that they just can't give away, and they'll box them up, and they'll put $10 a box on them, and then they'll sell them. And that's a good idea. Something that we've messed with too before. But yeah, common records are just hard to get rid of. I've donated thousands in my day. Good tax write-off. I mean, you know. We made it! Nah, just kidding. This is Murphy's convenience store. I'm gonna run in here and grab a drink. Hello, I'm here to buy your records. If it doesn't look, if it isn't awkward enough, the masks and everything doesn't make this job any easier.
not familiar with this band. Beasties there. Looks like a soul funk group of some sort. Sheila E.
Okay, got the collection. Super nice people. I didn't do a whole lot of filming there. They had kids, and so they had kids running around and stuff. So I didn't do a whole lot of filming in there, just to be respectful. But did find some cool stuff. There's some good jazz in there. We'll find a spot to pull over and show you guys what I got. However, Gwen, my second lead of the day, I was like, I just map quested it here. Or MapQuest. I'm saying MapQuest. I'm old school. I remember printing that stuff off back in the day. You guys remember that? Anyway, I Google mapped this next address, and it is about 50 miles away, so not too bad. I've driven further for this, so we're gonna head there. So let's go. Again, we're on some back roads here, just cruising on areas I've never been, trying to follow my MapQuest Google Maps and see where the road takes us. Happy, just got another lead number three. My whole day is filling up, and I hope I got enough time to hit all this stuff. And most importantly, I hope I have enough room in the vehicle to put it all, because I am filling up already. Filling up, but I'm out doing stuff, buying records, finding records, and I'm having a good time doing it. Hope you guys are having a good time too. Lead number 2, we are en route. All right, so within like 5 miles, we were in West Virginia, then we entered Virginia, now we're in Maryland. All within 5 miles. 3 states, 5 miles. All right, we're coming up on Burkittsville, Maryland. If you guys are familiar with the Blair Witch Project, you guys remember that movie? That's apparently over there, there's mountains, is where all that took place. So that's a little fun fact for the day. Burkittsville, the Blair Witch. I've not seen that movie since, I don't know, since it came out. What was that, like the 90s, 98, 99? I was probably like 13 or 14. But I never knew I was actually this close to the area where it was based on, which is pretty neat. Cool. Okay, I have arrived, and I just backed right up here to the garage doors. I don't know if the records are in there or not, but if they are, it'll be easy to get them out of here. Oh, there she is. She's opening up the garage door. Cool. Okay, so we have arrived.
There's a couple totes of records here. They look like they're moving out here. So, trying to lighten the load. Some of these here, Grover Washington. Everything's in pretty good shape so far, so that's a good sign. David Gates, Goodbye Girl. Grover Washington. Grover Washington Jr. Set these over there. What is that? Pat Ligner. Blues Project. Which are backwards here. That's a cool one there. Oh yeah, sweet. That's a good one here. Sunny Stint. Yeah. Nice. Great shape. Yes, that's a very early one. Have not seen this before. DJ Copy. The Tame Horselids. Had a Horselips record before. That must be who this is. Yeah. The Train by the Horselips. Cat Stevens. Oh, this is cool. What's that? Ratchet. Pretty interesting. It's on MCA. Here's Evans. Got a mixture of like folk rock and some jazz.
Yeah, and my wife's
A little bit of everything
all
there.
over the place.
Yeah, I'll say. Pretty eclectic. Somewhere alarm clock. That's pretty cool right there. Glencoe. Looks like classic rock right there. The Merry Men from Dusk Till Dawn. It's an interesting one. It's Robert Plant right there. That's a good one. I've seen him live down at Merriweather Post Pavilion a couple years back, before all this stuff.
Yeah. The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. Exactly. Exactly. You can go to concerts and do things.
Right.
From Weisberg. Chick Corea. It's pretty cool. There. Woo. It's a racy cover there. Woo. This is pretty cool here. Stanley Turrentine. Washington.
Should love these albums.
Records are fun, man.
Yeah.
I got thousands of my own, and we're always buying them because our store, I mean, we always sell a lot of all the different genres. So
That's cool. So, do you sell anything besides records or just records?
we sell video games, and we sell records, we sell comic books. Osborne. Got some Kenny G down here. Nice. Got some Kenny G. What's this here? Judy Collins. Roberta Flack. Leonard Ronstadt. At least they're all in good shape. She took care of them.
Yeah.
You should see some of the records I find sometimes. They're water damaged, destroyed, in a dirt floor shed somewhere.
Yeah, we always make sure we keep them in plastic.
Right.
Although you'll find,
Cool, hurt
eventually you'll probably hit a Sesame Street record or two that's not in as good shape.
Right. That's nice. Phil Collins. It's in good shape there. Wang Chung. Chuck Mangione. See the Bowie there. It's in great shape. Barber style there. Trying to flip them up here the right way for you. Collins. Thanks. It's a great album right there. Tears for Fears. I've sold probably 20 copies of that. And have one of my own. My wife and I collect records too. Got the Smurfs. Pretty cool. Is that a new edition? Yeah, it was. That. It's pretty cool there. It's a full length too. Good shape. Already won. What is that? The most exciting new guitarists of the jazz scene today. This is cool. It's Uptown with George Benson Quartet. Patent transfer, that's good stuff right there. Go Abbey Road. Sticks. Dire Straits right there. You know, I don't have this album. It's a good album there. I don't see that one a whole lot, even though it's super common, but I don't ever see that one a whole lot. Paul Simon. Carole King, Janet Jackson. That's nice colors right there.
Alright guys, well that was pretty awesome. We just got a couple hundred more records there. Some stuff I can use, some stuff I can't. It was kind of like a buy all type deal. Like I told him I'd give him an X amount of dollars for this tub of records, and he's like, let me consult the missus. So he consulted the missus, and she said that price is fine, but he's got to take them all. All right then. So yeah, just carried about 300 records down some stairs, and now we are heading to lead number 3. A gentleman named Ivan. Should have asked him if his last name was Drago. Ivan Drago. You will lose. Yeah, so that's where we're heading right now. This collection that I just got had a lot of interesting stuff. Like some stuff is just cheap, you know, cheaper records, a few dollar records. But there was some prints in there. There was some cool jazz stuff in there, and I've seen some like Fleetwood Mac, Phil Collins. You guys seen a little bit of the video there when I was going through it. There was a really nice first pressing of T-Rex Electric Warrior. I love that album. I've been looking for a clean copy. Mine's kind of messed up, so I'm probably going to keep that one because that'd be a nice upgrade for me. But if you guys aren't familiar with the group T-Rex, definitely check them out. They are very, very good. I'm actually newer to them. So definitely check them out. They had a lot of great songs. You probably heard songs like Bang a Gong. You know, that's one that everybody knows. And one of the songs I like by them is Mambo's Son, which is a pretty cool song. Definitely check that out. lunch break. Hit up this Long John Silver's. Woo! I'm brave. So my buddy says. My buddy refuses to eat here. He's like, bro, he's like, drive through fish. It's always been good. I don't know. We'll try it out. Hopefully we don't get sick. Let us know in the comments. Long John Silver's. Do you get down with the Long John Silver's? Let me know. Let me know.
Okay, he brought his car up here. They actually have the records in the trunk here. I'm finding some cool stuff, but a lot of it is water damaged, unfortunately. Got this Aretha Franklin so far. Coleman Hawkins, that was pretty great to see. This one's cool too. George Benson. These are ones I've kind of pulled so far that didn't look like they were in too bad a shape. This Parliament, on the other hand, is in terrible shape, but the record looks beautiful. The record didn't even look like it had a scratch on it, but it's a shame about the jacket. And this is still sealed, so that's pretty cool. So I'm making a pile here. Stick with me. Let's keep digging. All kinds of stuff there. Okay, I'm still digging through here. So far I got Steve Winwood here in good shape. This looked interesting. I'm not familiar with this artist, but it's on United Artists Records. Far out. It's pretty cool. Got some John Cougar Mellencamp. This looks cool too. Don't know anything about this either. It's on Motown. 4 tops. Not in very good shape, but we'll put it in the pile here. That's what we can find here. Yeah, look at all that, guys. Nobody had boxes today either. Everything was in totes, and everybody wanted to keep their totes. So we got all the albums just kind of stacked through here. This wind's trying to blow a little bit here. This is what I just got from this gentleman here. Coleman Hawkins looked pretty cool. Howard Jones, we got that from him. Again, I tried to grab the stuff that wasn't completely wasted. Some of his stuff was just trashed. Robert Cray. Wasn't familiar, but that looked interesting. Eric Clapton. Another one of these Simply Reds. That was pretty wild. A couple of them. Earlier today, the first lead number 1, she had a N64. And she had all these games. Super Mario World. Yeah. And Ocarina of Time. It's always a great game that we sell all the time. I beat that game when I was like 15. Army Men. Mario 3. There goes that wind again. There goes that wind again. Mario 2. We had a good one down here. Contra Hardcore. You guys familiar with this game? It's for the Sega Genesis. Pretty hard to get. Not an easy one to find there. Great game too. Beat that when I was in high school with my buddy. Mario Kart 64. We'll always buy those. Always buying that stuff. I'll move these back here. Some of the albums this morning. This was lead number 1 here. Duke Ellington. A lot of Duke Ellington. This looks good here. Joe Williams. This looked really good. It's probably going to end up in my collection here. This is original Impulse Press. Count Basie and the Kansas City 7. This looks like an original. I grab all these old Impulses. Impulse label, Blue Note, Verve, any of that with the Jazz releases. And it's pretty easy to tell which ones are the original presses. They all got this like thicker jacket, and it's like real glossy, real thick, glossy. You can just tell it's old. And obviously you're not going to see any barcodes on here when you get into this original press. Now I don't know if this is a first press or not, but it's definitely a early vintage press. And overall it's in pretty good shape. Not too terrible. So that was cool to find. Louis Armstrong. This is weird. Nucleus. Jam on Revenge. Thought that was neat. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Sarah Vaughan. That's on 361. Modern Jazz Quartet. This was, I think, Dave Brubeck. No, I'm sorry. Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, and Miles Davis. So this is like a comp. Very awesome. Baronet Records. 59 cents back in the day. Good piece there. To apologize for the wind. It's been windy and storming a lot. It looks strange. It might not be nothing, but put it in the box anyway. She had some Eagles. Peaches Pick of the Crop Volume 2. Paul Anka. This is a weird picture disc. I don't even know who it is. I grabbed it. Sure somebody can tell us. John Lennon. We had a copy of Thriller there. We'll grab that. This looked weird. Hanna-Barbera's Heidi song. Original soundtrack. Some more Satchmo. Fats Domino. This was great right here. Nice early pressing of that. Atlantic 1231. Fontessa, the Modern Jazz Quartet. Stereo pressing. Basie. Again, you know, I grabbed these old Verves. This looked great. Miles and Monk at Newport. I grabbed that. It's probably a reissue, but that was a good find. Oscar Peterson. More Duke Ellington. One of these Joe Williams here. Me and the Blues, Joe Williams. Sheila E. This was crazy. It's like original License to Ill was in there. Out of all that stuff, I was like, man, sweet. Nice pressing of that. I got a couple of them now. This was cool. Electric Breakdance. Not familiar. Solo Monk. Gotta check that out there. Looks good. Dave Brubeck. More Duke Ellington. Beach Boys. Saturday Night Fever. Pet Shop Boys. I got a lot of requests for them. Lester Young. Grab that. Some Parker Records. But as I said, a lot of different jazz stuff. Look cool. I have someone waiting on this Monkees record right now, so that was good to get another copy of that. The jacket's bad, but that's okay because they bought it from our store and had the wrong record inside. So he's got a nice jacket, so I'll be able to send him his correct record now. This was great to find. Yes. Hello. Been waiting on a nice copy of that, and it's clean as a whistle. Probably not a first press, but still awesome to find. Probably Dave Brubeck's one of his most known albums there. Brazil Super Hits. It's Carol Sloan. Not familiar, but I will be getting familiar. And Fleetwood Mac there in the back. I'm kind of just looking into some of these 45s here real quick. I just, you know, setting out all the labels that I know I'm not super familiar with or that I don't see a whole lot of. And I mean, right off the bat here, I mean, we got Larry Sanders where did piece go? A little bit of soul here, and you know, it's averaging, it's a $20.45 for the most part, possibly more. It's pretty clean. 259 people looking for it, 176 got it, so it's always a great sign when there's more looking for it than have it. So that's one thing I always look at on Discogs when you're looking at 45s. We'll check these out here. This is J.R. Walker and the All Stars. This is a DJ copy, Gems. That might be good. We'll check it out. Some stuff can look great, and some stuff can just be super common and still look great. Just go through some of these 45s here. I mean, there's some really early primitive labels here. This is Tootie Hill, He's a Lover. I mean, most of these are probably at least 10 or 20 bucks. This is Ruby Johnson, Here I Go Again. A lot of different soul, you know, and good private label 60s 45s. Always very collectible. So we got the Crystals. Linda Jones. This looked really good. Eddie Floyd, Never Get Enough of Your Love. Jimmy McCracklin, it's on Art Tone Records. A lot of these labels I just didn't recognize. So, grabbed a couple here, we'll look them up. This looked really good. I never see this label much. That's a Checker, the Night Bros. Pretty awesome, Sinking Low. The Unifix. Now, Cap's a pretty common label, but never heard of that group, so I thought that was cool. Jan Bradley, Chess. We'll check these out. Might be something pretty great here. I've never seen this label either. Wit, Bobby Powell. It's getting late in the evening. Ain't that the truth? Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed riding along today and seeing all the cool stuff we ended up picking up today. Probably 600-700 records today, and if we count all the 45s, probably well over 700-800 records today. So, pretty cool. Thanks for riding along with me. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe, drop us a comment, share, tag your family. I don't know if you can tag on YouTube, but if you can, tag somebody. What is it? Hash Brown? Send a Hash Brown back to the media. You know, what's that? What's he say on Cobra Kai? Hash Brown back to the media. Send it to the internet. Thanks, guys. Until next time, see ya.